Hey, what's up, everybody? We are taking a look at two single-family rentals today that hopefully we're going to be able to tie up as a package deal. So we'll run the numbers here, but real quick, one property is up here where this green thing is at 107 Livingston, and then we've got 616 St. John's Ave down here by Glenette St. John. So if you're not familiar with Dayton, we got downtown up here. UD is kind of in this area. There's a pretty large cemetery green space here. We got Wright Pat Air Force Base in the museum, which is up here, that drives a good bit of economics. And there's some interesting kind of like historic revitalization projects going in and around this kind of area. So generally speaking, it's kind of a promising area. It can be block by block, but generally speaking, these properties seem to be in decent condition. They're currently rented, and we're looking at taking them down together. So essentially the deal is they're both 2 bed 1 bath. They're about 950 1,000 square feet each, and they're currently rented for 800 and change per house. So ideally what's going to happen, and what we've been told, is that the seller is essentially looking for their price. Their price is 60 grand per unit, and if they can get the price, they'll sell them before they hit the market. Otherwise, they're kind of doing their portfolio 2 listings at a time, and we were able to kind of get the list of the whole portfolio and pick these out, and hopefully we can take them down before they go hit the market, or make something happen here. So essentially the numbers work out like this. We got 120 grand, so 60 grand for each unit. So 120 grand total. We'll say about 10%, or sorry, 1% in closing costs. So 1,200 bucks in closing costs. We're going to pay cash for it, instead of doing a finance or whatnot. Maybe we'll refi later to pull some cash out. We're going to do about 5% in expenses and things like that for sorry, I lost it here. We're assuming all utilities are paid by the tenant, and then we are doing about 5% for like maintenance, property management, all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah, so here's how it shakes out. I mean, basically it's about 10% cash on cash return, which is solid. And you're going to cash flow about $1,000 a month. And this is with the current rents. What's nice is that the rents could go up. The market could go as high as $1,000. It looks like the big determination on whether or not we can do that, or where that's going to finally fall, is condition of the property and when we're going to get inside. So for right now, we've determined that it looks pretty good, right? Like 10% is decent for the information we have. So now, pending my buyer wants to move forward, we'd essentially put in a contract to say, hey, we're going to lock this thing up at 60 grand each, and pending inspection. So then we get to go inside, get to look at it, get our contractor in there, make sure it's all copacetic. And basically it's a take it or leave it deal from the sound of it. So the seller doesn't really want to go back and forth on negotiating. They have their price, that's what they want to get, and if they can't get it, they'll just list it. So it's our job to go in there and make sure that what is there works with our numbers at that 60 grand per unit mark, and if not, we get to walk away scot-free, but we at least locked it up and gave it a try. So those are the next steps, and these are kind of the numbers. So it's a quick one today. Hope you liked it. And of course, if you want any of this information, any of these PDFs, reach out to me. I'm happy to send them to you. My email's in the description down below. And if you have any deals of your own that you're looking at, shoot them my way. I'm happy to run them with you in person, and or throw them up here on YouTube if you're curious. So catch you all in the next one.